Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Live Work North Attleborough. I'm Christine Pasto, real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty, and I am here today with the founder and executive director of Keep North Attleborough Beautiful, Marsha Goldstein. Welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
So, Marsha, you have lived in the town for many years, and you taught reading in the North Attleborough Public Schools for 38 years.
Exactly.
Okay. And you founded Keep North Attleborough Beautiful in about 2010-ish?
Around there, yeah.
Okay. So tell me about the organization, what it does, and what the mission is.
Sure. We're an environmental nonprofit affiliate of Keep America Beautiful, which is, of course, is national.
Right.
Our mission is to educate the public about the importance of caring for their local environment. We abhor litter and trash where it doesn't belong. And we also do what they call community greening, which is a program in which we landscape and maintain several public areas around town.
That's great. What areas do you green and maintain? I know you've done a few.
Our showcase site is the town hall in North Attleborough, where we, several years ago, hired a landscaper to refurbish all the garden beds. They were kind of haphazard at the time. So we have lovely gardens there that, of course, will take a few more months to actually see in bloom. That's our signature. We also have its entrance to Mason Field. We maintain the landscaped area under the fish hatchery sign on Bungie Road.
Yep. It always looks so beautiful when I drive by there.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Welcome to North Attleborough. There's a sign at either end of the town that we landscape.
Oh, that's great. And then, so that's your showcase program, but you have some other programs, Litter Busters.
Yes, Litter Busters is a very important program we have.
Okay.
Margaret Vigorito is the coordinator, and in this program, people select an area that they choose to keep free of litter all year round.
That's great.
We give them the bags, the gloves, the reachers, whatever they need.
I think I saw on your website they go out about once a month. Is that right? And
it's whenever they feel that they need to.
Okay.
They just keep an eye on their section, and when it starts to get littered, they go out and pick it up. And we ask them to record their work on our website so we can keep track of what everybody's doing.
That's wonderful.
And we also provide North Attleborough bags, so they don't have to pay for their own disposal.
Terrific. So in addition to Litter Busters, you have a big event coming up soon, right?
Yes, we do. The first Saturday in May, we always have our big townwide Great American Cleanup. And that's on May 6th and 9 to 12. We do have very important town hall nights preceding the cleanup, in which people who are already registered online pick up all their supplies, which of course we provide.
That's wonderful.
And we also have terrific raffles, very inexpensive, and we encourage people to come and take a look at those.
Terrific. Where can they take a look at those?
At the town hall, April 20th or 27th.
Okay.
5 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And they consist of restaurant gift cards or different types of businesses around town generously give us gift cards.
Oh, that's wonderful. You also have We Noticed, right?
Yes, We Noticed is a program we stole from Mansfield. Keep
That's
Mansfield
okay.
Beautiful, and I'm sure they don't mind, in which we give a yearly award, including a framed certificate, to a business that has very attractively maintained exterior property.
Great. That's wonderful.
And we hope that businesses will kind of say, gee, maybe I can get that next year. So we want it's an incentive for businesses to maintain their property too.
Yes, I think I saw on the website that the Italian restaurant on Route 1 was a recipient.
Yes, they were. Madonna Manor was, because they outside they have like a wall with plantings on top of the brick wall.
Oh, nice.
Sharples Industries got our award last year because they have beautiful, unusual trees outside of their factory.
And you also had an art contest, right?
Yes, several years ago we had a contest. The fire department helped us to wrap with those permanent wraps.
I think I saw one on my way over here, right, by the high school?
Yes.
It said,
yes.
Keep North Attleboro
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes,
Yep.
we have 9 utility boxes around town that were pretty unattractive, and now they're beautiful.
Yes.
And there were 9 winners, and we asked that they try to depict something representative of North Attleboro, like one of the buildings or a natural site, that kind of a thing. And
Oh, that's wonderful.
they really enhance the look of the town.
That's great. And then, in addition, you also have a partnership, Amigo
Yes.
partnership.
Yes, and one of our recycling programs is to repurpose donated footwear. We have the facility for an agency that deals with special needs adults, and they have thankfully agreed to pick up the shoes at several locations we have around town.
Yes.
All the schools plus a few others, the Y, the town hall.
So there's drop
the senior
boxes, and people
center.
can take their shoes and put them in the
Absolutely. Yep.
drop box at the schools. And
Everything's
the Y.
accepted. The drop boxes are obvious. They have, it's like a recycle bin. And we have a laminated sign on top explaining what the purpose of the drive is. And it's a permanent drive. It's not a temporary drive. And Amigo participants get in a van and they pick up the shoes every week for us.
That's
They're
wonderful.
terrific.
That's great. So if a resident wanted to get involved in Keep North Attleboro Beautiful, what would be a good way for them to get involved?
Can I just say one more thing about the shoes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Say as much as you like.
We deal with a company in Dallas called World Wear Project. They receive the shoes and then they send them off to Guatemala. I think it might just exclusively be Guatemala. I'm not sure if it's other Central American countries. But I also want to say that a group of wonderful volunteers help periodically when we have a big pile of shoes, pair them, sort them, decide if the condition is acceptable for a World Wear Project, and then we tightly pack them in boxes that the company provides for us. So it's another opportunity for volunteers to help us.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to get in, wanted to volunteer with litter busters or Great American Cleanup,
they can go online and check out Litter Busters. Has its own website. Margaret Vigorito is the coordinator.
Okay.
KNAB Litter Busters. Or they can go to our website at keepnabeautiful.com. Call me. I'm happy to speak to anybody.
Okay. And what do you hope this program instills in residents? I mean, you can't be the only few people going around town cleaning up.
I like to tell people when I'm speaking like this that the Finnish people in Finland have a very mindful philosophy. And if you go to Finland, you will never see a piece of litter on the ground. The Finnish people would never dream of dropping something on the ground or tossing something out a window. They wouldn't dream of harming somebody intentionally or even jaywalking. And I would love it for Americans to adopt that mindful philosophy. And if they aren't able to do that, I would still wish, this is my biggest wish, for residents to just notice what's around them. It's not the DPW's job to pick up. It's not any particular town department's job to pick it up. They need to be cognizant of the pieces of litter around, whether they dropped it or not, to please pick it up and throw it out.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, put their trash in their trash can, but then if the trash guys come and some escapes, it just kind of stays there.
That happens too.
Yeah, yeah. If I remember correctly from looking at the website, that each year, state and local governments spend millions of dollars cleaning up litter and trash, and then that litter and trash can leak into the water supply and cause.
I'm so glad you said that, because that's a real problem, especially around retail stores like on Route 1, who are not taking care of their own property. A lot of the trash and litter, you're right, goes into waterways. And I was amazed when I walked along Route 1 once that there were so many little waterways on both sides of Route 1 that I never even knew were there.
Right.
And that's where a lot of the trash ends up in the Narragansett Bay. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's financially an issue. It's environmentally destructive. It's just not good all around.
Right, right. So if somebody wanted to get involved, they can go to your website. They can call you. May 6th is the Great American Cleanup, Great North Attleboro Cleanup, right? And there are you can register ahead of time. You have to register ahead of time.
Yes, please.
And
right on the website, there's a place to register. You give your name, your contact information, your t-shirt size, where you'd like to clean up, that kind of thing. It's all pretty self-explanatory. And then after the cleanup, we have a thank you party at the high school at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And we have pizza, which is mostly donated by local pizza stores.
So if you register for the Keeping North Attleboro Beautiful cleanup, you need to attend one of the town hall nights.
Absolutely.
Correct?
And
that way you'll get your bags and your gloves and everything you need.
And if you're working or unable to attend one of those nights, please send someone else in your as a representative.
Okay.
Because the only other way to get your supplies is to show up at the high school early in the morning, the day of May 6th, maybe like around 7:30, 8 o'clock. We always get hundreds of volunteers. And I'll tell you, one of the most gratifying things is when we meet the volunteers at the high school, not at the high school, the town hall, for those town hall nights. We call them town hall nights. And they will thank us for putting it all together. And we thank them for volunteering.
Right.
So it's kind
everybody's glad to be there and glad to do it.
It's a win-win for everybody. And it's rain or shine. We have had some rainy Saturdays, but people just need to put on a rain poncho and pick up.
Yeah, that's great. So one of the things that people can do if you are unsure about whether something, how to throw it away, right? You can go to recyclema.org.
Recycle Smart.
Recycle Smart, that's what it is, right?
It's an excellent, handy, explanatory website.
And if you have big items that need picking up, you should contact your trash company. They will probably do a special pickup. If not, if you see a big item that is out and about, the DPW has been very helpful.
Exactly right. They have a new system where if you have something large to pick up, now I think Waste Management does it.
Okay.
And but you can always call the Solid Waste Department at the town hall and find out what all the instructions are.
Okay. So Keep North Attleboro Beautiful is a 501c3 nonprofit charity.
Absolutely. And
supported mostly by contributions from residents and businesses. And some of the major supporters the last couple of years have been Bristol County Savings Bank,
absolutely,
Patriot Subaru, and BDL
Heating and Cooling. They are extremely generous, extremely loyal. We can always depend on them.
That's great.
Yeah.
And this month, if you go to City Spirits and you're purchasing wine, ask them about the Wine for a Cause, because they have several types of wine that if you purchase, some of the proceeds will go to Keep North Attleboro Beautiful. If you would like to get involved in Keep North Attleboro Beautiful, please go to the website, www.keepnabeautiful.com. You can also email cleanup@na@gmail.com, or you can call Marsha.
Absolutely.
What's your
774-306-1124, and I'll be happy to speak with you.
Let's all do our part and keep the community safe, healthy, and beautiful. Marsha, thank you so much.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
It was wonderful to talk to you today, and let's get lots of volunteers for North Attleboro Cleanup Day on May 6th.
Absolutely. Thank you, Christine.
You're welcome. Thank you. So again, this is Christine Pasto with Keller Williams Realty. If you would like to be featured on Live Work North Attleboro, please email me or text me or call me. My cell phone is 312-593-4969. And as always, be sure to like and share this video. Have a great day.